when President Rajapakse is there, when JAP was together, if anybody organizes a strike, President Rajapakse had this habit. He can call these boys or anybody and say, hey, why are you doing this? He talked to them nicely. And finally the guys call off the strike and they go back and work. I mean, this is what I have seen. And so I think a lot of people could not do political games or play politics with getting people to the road and all these things with a matured politician like President Rajapakse. Right now, when JAP broke away with President Rajapakse, there was no reason for them to break. I mean, as far as I saw it, right? They could have worked together, but with the general Sarath Fonseka, we say, if they go into bad books and if they get the people out to the roads, JAP, Sarath Fonseka would not come and negotiate with the way President Rajapakse does. You know, he's a very aggressive person, very aggressive human being, and he's been used to a command, so he don't know to negotiate with these people. And I think then that's what JAP wants. You know, they want always a lot of issues in the country for their survival. So I think I personally feel as a politician, you know, you should have a lot of patience. You should have a lot of experience. Probably, definitely, I can't be a politician, because if a lot of all these things happens to me, you know, I will get probably angry and I will say, "Come on, what the hell?" You know. So that's why we are not politicians, right? We can't. Everybody can't be a good politician. Otherwise, everybody will be. Now, so many people ruling this country, 30 years. None of these guys could have stopped this war. Even the current, the former army commander, he was working with so many other people. And I know General Janaka Perera, who was a very close friend of mine, he have told me so many stories. I mean, the only thing what he was saying, I mean, if we are not focused and we are not being given a proper political leadership, this war cannot be won. If you check anywhere in the world, if there is a war, if that particular government is not going to support it 100%, that cannot be won. You know, that was happened to Americans in Vietnam. You know, I mean, those are the facts. You know, I mean, but so I feel, this is my personal opinion. I feel country will go into severe chaos, tremendous chaos. I feel I get sometimes scared. You know, I mean, the scenarios what would happen if the current regime change. I mean, any business, stock market or the economy, everything survives on the what do you call? People should have belief in it. You know, if people get scared, they would not invest. They pull their money back. They will keep it in the bank. The money circulation would not happen. We would not go for any investments. Local business community would not go for any investments. The foreigners would not come back. I mean, again, if the country, I mean, we should not allow this country to get put back to another 10 years, you know, back, or what has happened in 89, 90, you know, those levels we should not, because this country is blessed now. We don't have any issues. So let this, at the end of the day, let this gentleman, President Rajapakse, he did something to this country, and we all should have some gratitude for that. Today, everybody is not scared. No, the husbands, the wives, the children, nobody is scared. You know, when you're going in a bus, you know, there are going to be a bomb. You know, when you go out of your house, you're going to come back, unless you get a heart attack or something else. You see? So a person who created that, we should have our gratitude for that person. Irrelevant of political parties. This is not whether you are a UNP, whether you are a SLP or JAP or whatever. That is not the issue. We have to develop this country, and We have to go by that and hope and pray, you know, this country is not so unlucky to have a political change.
Now, finally, you are a businessman of repute. Now, in a crucial juncture of this nature, what type of a role should be played by the businessman? Why I asked that question was, when it comes to political developments, we have seen the businessmen playing overt and covert operations with certain political parties. But businessmen form a very strong lobby group. So at a time like this, you come from the business community. What do you think as the ideal role that a businessman should play in a situation like this?
Simple. You do correct thing by the country. That's all. My only answer is that. You should never, ever do any decision to support a political party or affiliation or anything else. Do the correct thing by the country.
What is the correct thing that they should do, in your opinion?
In my opinion, now, if you analyze all these factors, as a businessman, they should be able to take it without being biased to any. It's so funny, you know. I'll tell you, we are the people who have missed these politicians because there are a factor who says, until I die, I'm a UMP, or until I die, I'm a SLP or JP or whatever. Those are the people who are responsible for whatever bad has happened to this country due to bad politicians. Because these politicians know whatever I do, whether I do any development, or whether I go and play havoc, or whether I do what not, they can get elected to the parliament again because of the current voting system. So, I mean, what I was trying to say, we should get distance from this being affiliated to a political party. We should think and do the correct thing by the country.
Well, with that, Mr. Fonseka, I am supposed to wind up this very interesting discussion today on Roundtable. I take this the last few seconds to say a big thank to you for patronizing our Roundtable and sharing your very honest and the true sentiments for the questions that I asked.
Thank you very much, and my pleasure to be here as well.
Well, that's going to mark the final Roundtable for year 2009. I will meet you next Monday with another brand new version of Roundtable on year 2010 with another brand new approach. Thank you very much, and good night to you.